Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. And for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my favorite patrons, always, double salute. Now, today's video, we're going to talk about the best personal loans to get up to $40,000 when you have bad credit with a soft inquiry. Now, this is very important because if you have bad credit, it's very hard for you to go to either a credit union or a bank to try to get a loan, especially when you're trying to get a funding up to $40,000, okay? However, there are some lenders out there, and unfortunately, because you have bad credit, they're going to charge you a high interest rate, but hey, when your back is against the wall and you need the money, the main thing that they focus on is not even the credit score. They mainly focus on, do you have steady income? Have you been on your job long enough? So even if you're retired on Social Security benefits, there's a lender on this list to help you understand that. Now, understanding also if you're self-employed, these lenders also can help you as well, all right? That being said, the first company is Money Mutual. Now, with Money Mutual, again, they don't focus on the credit, but you have to have a minimum of $800. You can borrow up to $5,000. You have to have a checking account. Now, even if you're in check systems, Money Mutual is willing to work with you, and they do a soft pull on the credit. Then you have Funds Joy. Funds Joy is another company that do a soft pull on the credit, but what they're looking for, do you have any other outstanding loans? Have you defaulted on any outstanding loans recently? Okay, but again, it has nothing to do with the credit score. They're looking at how long you've been at your resident, how long you've been on your job, do you have steady income? Those are their biggest factors, okay? So they don't do income verification. Their loans go from $200 up to $5,000, but you do have to have a bank account. They offer personal loans and payday loans, okay? So personal loans and payday loans, excuse me, guys, as well as like their bad credit loans. Like I said, the maximum is $5,000. Okay, but you do have to have a working telephone number and an email for contact purposes. Then you have Cash USA personal loans. Again, they're not focused on the personal credit. They're looking at performance of how long you've been on the job, steady income. I always tell you guys, this is something very important. When you applying for a loan, if you're married with a spouse, you need to include their income as well. Also, say that you are renting a room, hint, hint, to somebody and they're paying you rent, then you need to include that income as well. All right, so that way you can get qualified for a larger loan amount. All right, now when you borrow, they borrow from $500 up to $10,000, but again, checking accounts, and also their lenders, not only just your storefront lenders, but like from the casinos, tribal lenders and stuff. Where casinos, you go to a casino, you lose $5,000. Well, the casinos may take that $5,000 and they'll loan it out on the market, and so they use their platform so you can borrow money through them. Okay. Now, bad credit loans. Again, it's another platform, but they're not looking at the personal credit. Okay. Again, the biggest factors is in terms of the loan amounts from $500 up to $10,000, checking account. If you're self-employed, it is okay with them. Working telephone number and email address. Now, you have personalloans.com. Again, no income verification, but their loans go from $1,000 up to $35,000. Okay, so if you have bad credit, however, again, you have good job stability, you may just have like a high DTI or whatever, this may be one of those lenders that can help you. And most of these lenders, again, they are operating with a high DTI. So what I mean by that, their high DTI may be up to 55 to 60%. Some of them may go up to 75% DTI, okay, debt to income ratio, all right, to help you get approved. But working phone number, email address, and they will ask for a driver's license or ID, okay? Now you have credit loans. With credit loans, the minimum score, there isn't one. Their loans go from 250 up to 40,000. Checking account, 90% approval chance. Okay, so they have a higher approval chance. The unfortunate thing about them is that they don't operate in New York and Connecticut. But if you have bad credit, the maximum amount of loan you can borrow is up to $5,000. Now, here's some things that I would tell you to help increase your chances of being approved for these type of bad credit loans. All right, again, like I said, the employment, the household income, that's one of the biggest things. So please remember that if you have a spouse in the household, if you have a roommate that's helping pay the rent and stuff like that, it's very important that you put that income down. So if you're retired, if you receiving disability, but again, you have other income coming in, then you need to include that income so that you would have a higher chance of being approved for higher amounts. Now, here's a fast way that you actually can improve your chance if you want to get a lower interest loan, so like through the banks or something like that. Then I would probably get a loan from one of these high interest lenders. I would get a loan from them. Then, if I have like outstanding revolving debt, like credit cards and stuff, I would probably pay those credit cards down. I would probably pay those down to under 9% if I'm not able to pay them off. And then you're going to see your credit score jump up. And then I would probably refinance or try to get a loan from like Upstart or Universal Credit that does loans with 75% DTI. Okay, and so that way to pay off this higher interest loan, that way now you have a loan with a more manageable interest rate, but at the same time, you're able to leverage to continue building up your personal credit. All right, now if you have any problems with your personal credit, you have any challenges of understanding how to remove negative items off your personal credit, trying to find out what else you can do to boost up your credit score, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation with three-way funding. Thank you.